today we are doing a back workout. You guys have been asking for one, so here it is. I want you to make sure that you are using your mind and muscle connection because the back is one of those things that we can injure pretty easily. So make sure you're using an appropriate resistance, 2 to 8, maybe even 10 pounds, depending on where your conditioning's at. And if you're on the floor and something starts to hurt, just take a break or modify as you need to. All right, let's get started. Let's get onto the ground. We are not going to use any weights for the first exercise. We're going to start prone on our stomachs. We'll bring it on down. Hopefully your mat is not nearly as dirty as mine is because this is pretty gnarly right now. So we're going to do alternating Supermans. So it's going to be opposite arm, opposite leg. Elevate the head so slightly. Good, so jump on in. Nice, slow and controlled. Not a lot of resistance here because we're not using any additional weight. However, lots of isolation going on, and that's really all we need. Really bring that back leg up. You're gonna feel the glutes working. Okay, let's go ahead and elevate that shoulder and that arm just a bit more. Really reach, good. Give me 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring that up. We have single arm rows next, so we are gonna need some weights or just something that weighs more than 2 pounds, preferably. Grab one weight, go into a split stance, row it up, so through the elbow, not using the forearm, just bring it up, nice, slow and controlled. Go ahead and swap sides for you. Bam. So draw up through the elbow, neutral spine, so don't be looking way up, don't have your head way down. Good. Let's go for 6 more, all the way up. Really squeeze, feel that burn right through the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, and switch, other side. So make sure that chest is nice and open, our hips are squared. So there's a lot of things to think about, but you can really refine your workouts when you do all the little things, and they all add up. So your hips are squared, so you're not contorted to one side or the other. And then your shoulders should also be in the same alignment. That's gonna keep everything nice and balanced. And that's what we want. Last 4, 3, up through that elbow, 2, and 1. Awesome, go ahead and bring that down. We are gonna go ahead and get back onto the floor. So we're gonna do basically what we just did with our Supermans, but we're gonna isolate with both arms and legs at the same time. So start here. Okay, hands behind your head. And lift, back down, lift, back down. Perfect, jump on in. Last 6. Really squeeze, take it slow. 4, 3, should really feel that lower lumbar. 2, and 1. Okay, and back up off the floor. That's part of the workout today, is getting up and down. All right, grab both weights this time. So we're doing a reverse fly. It's gonna look like this. So bend over at the hips. Chest nice and open. Good. So big, wide, reverse bear hug. Hang tight, keep going, weight in the heels. So your lower back is really working here because we're not totally folded at the hips. We're not supporting the upper body through the legs. So make sure that your core is nice and tight in the front. That's gonna help support the spine. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hang on to those weights, going into T-bar rows. So now we are gonna fold over a little bit more, like this. Hip width apart, draw up to the elbow. Really squeeze. Try to relax your neck so that you're not hunched up through the traps. A lot of us hold a lot of tightness up there. It's where we hold our stress, typically as people. So make sure that you're keeping it nice and relaxed. Try 6. Keep going if you can. Take a break if you need to. And 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, go ahead and set those down. Back to square one. All right, here we go. So back to square one, uno más, bring it all the way down. So So same thing as we did, set 1, round 2, here we go. Really lift and squeeze. There you go. Work that lower lumbar, really draw that toe back up. Good job. Breathe, so exhale, inhale, exhale. Perfect. Hang in there, we're almost done. You guys can repeat this workout, mix and match. If you have time, cycle through 1 or 2 more times. Get a little more of a sweat session in. And give me 3, 2, and 1. Bam, awesome. Go ahead and stand it back up. So we've got another one to add to the mix. I'm actually gonna use both weights here just for added resistance. You guys can use less or more. You don't even have to use anything if you don't want to. So here we're gonna spread our feet wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna go from one side. And if you're using 2 weights, you can kind of do this with your grip. So we're starting here into a wood chop. Rotate at the foot, back down. That opposite knee has a soft bend, like so. So jump on in. Really work on that rotation, swing, squeeze. Obliques are stopping you from twisting further. Good. Nice and slow, squeeze. The power should come up through your momentum as you bring the weights upwards. Squeeze. Last 2. And 1. I'm feeling that. Maybe I should have only used 1 weight. All right, other side, here we go. Remember, keep that soft bend in the knee. No injuries, please. Reach it down, squeeze. Shoulders should be working. Good job. Woo. And give me 4. 3 good ones, make them count. Squeeze. Last 2. And 1. All right, good work. I'm gonna throw those down and I'm gonna give you a virtual high five because you're awesome. I want you to stay consistent but also challenge your body. So find a couple other workouts to do here on the channel, mix and match. There's playlists on the homepage and make sure you pass it on. Maybe grab a friend to do these with. It's always easier that way. And if you're on social media, I'll see you guys soon at kelseylee.com.